Hello, this is Holland Timmons, also known as the Connoisseur on this channel, and today we'll be looking at the Steelbook for the 2004 movie Van Helsing. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Van Helsing was made in 2004, directed by Stephen Sommers. He made the Mummy trilogy. And Van Helsing is starring Hugh Jackman as Gabriel Van Helsing and Kate Beckinsale as Gypsy Princess Anna Valeria. Van Helsing is the first Universal monster match since 1948's Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Van Helsing's first name is Gabriel because he is the right hand of God or something. Really, it is because the writer-director did not think Abraham was a cool enough name for a monster hunter. Stephen Sommers actually read the book Dracula, he would know that Abraham was named after Bram Stoker. He would also know that Van Helsing was not a monster hunter by trade, but rather a professor of philosophy. Dr. Frankenstein creates the monster for Dracula in Transylvania. Why is Victor Frankenstein in Transylvania when his book is set in Germany? Because reasons. The Frankenstein monster can talk like he can in Mary Shelley's book, but instead of making him a force to be reckoned with, Stephen Sommers turns the Frankenstein monster into a Bible-quoting wussy. Van Helsing kills one of Dracula's brides, and everyone is pissed that he drove the other two killer monsters away. Why? Because reasons. Later, Anna and Van Helsing come across the Frankenstein monster. Anna tells Van Helsing to do his job and destroy the Frankenstein monster, but he refuses because he can somehow sense the monster is not evil. How can Van Helsing sense evil? Because reasons. Dracula is honestly the only character in the movie that has a plan that makes sense, and it is a plan that is similar to the Abbott and Costello movie. Then Gabriel, Anna, and the Friar decide to get the Frankenstein monster out of Transylvania. The two remaining brides of Dracula go after the monster. The two vampires are easily tricked since the carriage is booby-trapped. The real carriage is on another road. Are the vampire brides not aware of the second carriage when they have an aerial view of the area? Because reasons. The friar sidekick to Van Helsing has such great sex with a local girl that he has a vision that only a werewolf can kill Dracula. Why does the sidekick have this vision? Because reasons. Maybe God. Why does Dracula employ one monster that can kill him? Because reasons. Van Helsing turns into a werewolf, kills Dracula, then kills Anna. Why did the hero kill the love interest without sleeping with her first? Why is the only person who got lucky in this entire movie the friar? Because reasons. This movie makes no damn sense as it has more plot holes in it than Swiss cheese. Van Helsing and his friar sidekick ride off into the sunset after barely succeeding in their mission. Also, Gabriel disobeyed orders by leaving the Frankenstein monster alive. Why? Because reasons. Stupid, stupid reasons. So, those are my thoughts on Van Helsing. And honestly, I don't blame the actors. They obviously thought they were starting this new monster franchise, and why wouldn't they? But they had no idea how bad the movie would turn out. I mean, the script should have been some indication, but I don't know. Really, they probably did it for the money, and, it's not like actors don't take money for doing stupid movies. It's a fun schlock fest, though, it really is. If you watch the DVD, there are really crappy CGI effects, but with the Steelbook Blu-ray, they went back and Lucased the hell out of it. And the monsters are a lot better, making the performances a lot better in contrast. It really is interesting, since the performances you assume were bad, but they're actually made quite better by the better CGI effects. And I actually read this interview with a person that does special effects. They were saying that why some movies have worse CGI effects than others is because of time limits. Obviously, they have a time limit to get the movie out on time, so they can't really polish the movie as well as they would like to, so they get the effects done, and the effects aren't that good. However, with some movies, like Jurassic Park, they had months and months, if not a year, to work on the movie's effects. That's why a movie like Jurassic Park, even though it was made in 1993, still holds up today with its CGI. Because they had time to work on the CGI. And even though it was at its beginning stage, it still holds up. And, with a movie like Van Helsing, initially they didn't have a whole lot of time to do the effects. So, if you watch the DVD version, it's actually a really cheesy movie because of the effects and the acting. If you watch the Blu-ray, it's a much more serious movie because the CGI effects are better, so there's less cheese. So if you want a cheesy movie, watch the DVD version. If you want a much more serious monster hunting movie, it's still a lot of plot holes, watch this version. Yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of a comic book-like cover for the Steelbook. And this is the back. Yeah, I know, this looks really silly, and it really is. But, they made it seem a bit more convincing in the Blu-ray version, if that's even possible, but they made it possible, so that's interesting. Yeah, so, what would I rate Van Helsing? It's not a good movie, but it's not really a bad movie either. It's more of a popcorn movie. Turn your brain off and enjoy, so I would give it a 7 out of 10 average. I grade these movies like they're papers, so a 7 out of 10 is like a 70%. That's a C average. Then there's 8 out of 10s, which are good movies. 9 out of 10s are really good movies, and 10 out of 10s are like the creme de la creme. And a lot of my movies, which I have been reviewing and which I own, are 10 out of 10 movies, in my opinion. Anything below a 7 just sucks. And how far down it goes depends on how much I think it sucks. So, there's that. If you're wondering why I've been gone for about a week, I went to a film conference, and I just couldn't make videos with all the forest fire smoke. There's a lot of smoke. Luckily there was no fire in the area, but there was a lot of smoke. And I was coughing my lungs out, so, yeah, there's that happened. I hope to do more videos a lot more regularly on my channel, but with the whole YouTube drama going on, I may have to actually download my videos and transfer them to a different video site and continue videos there if things go down the drain for YouTube. But we'll see. We will see. Alright, this is the Connoisseur signing off. I hope I informed you enough. And yeah, peace out.